Hello, lovely people, and welcome to today's A to Z, and we are up to the letter F. So today I am going to talk about fibroids. And fibroids is another one of these conditions that women might have. In fact, 1 in 3 women will have a fibroid at some stage in their life. A lot of women have them and they don't realize they have them. It's only if they suddenly develop really bad and painful periods or new symptoms such as really bad lower back pain or constipation during their menstrual cycle that they might then go for an examination and a fibroid will be confirmed. They're very common. They are non-benign, they're benign growths within the womb. There are 3 different types, which I will explain in a little while. So the main symptoms, if you do have a fibroid, will be heavy and painful periods. And this can relate to endometriosis as well. You might have really awful tummy aches, as I've already mentioned, lower back pain. You might need to go to the toilet quite a bit, frequent urination, or you might be constipated. And that because depending on where they are, they could be pressing on your bladder or your bowels. So it depends. And some people actually notice that their tummy is getting bigger. I've had some clients that had fibroids that were the size of a melon, and they was putting on all this weight and they just in their tummy region, and they couldn't understand why. And then they were diagnosed with having a fibroid. You might also experience pain or discomfort during sex. Now, there are 3 main types of fibroids, and they are named depending on where they are growing in your womb. So there's the intramural fibroid, which is the most common type of fibroid, and that grows in the muscle wall of your womb. Then there are subseral fibroids, and they develop outside the wall of the womb and the pelvis, and they are the ones that will grow very large and can cause problems. And then there's the submucosal fibroids, and they develop inside, they develop in the muscle layer beneath the womb's lining and grow in the cavity of the womb. So the womb, as you know, is quite a big space, so they're growing in the cavity of the womb. And they, again, they might not cause any problems. But as I say, a lot of women have them and they don't realize they have them. Now, or some people give birth and then, or they have a C-section, and then the surgeon will say, oh, did you know you have 1 or 2 fibroids? And the exact cause of fibroids isn't really known, although it's thought to be caused by linked to the hormone estrogen, and it could be that there is a little bit estrogen is high. So generally treatment for fibroids is if they're not causing any problems, they normally will leave them. And then when you hit the menopause or perimenopause and your estrogen is declining, they will stop growing and they will stop being fed, and then they will, I mean, they still are there and they calcify, but they're generally they're not growing. So again, what do I do with my ladies that I help? Everybody again is very, very different, and it depends on where you are in your journey. I mean, if you're wanting to get pregnant, my treatment with you would be very different to somebody that is maybe perimenopausal or going through the menopause. But there are, again, some amazing remedies that can help with fibroids, and also, more importantly, help with that awful period pain that you might experience each month. So that is fibroids. And do join me for the next session, where we will be going through more women's health problems. So thank you again so much for listening.